Hi guys. Today's YouTube video, which I know you have been waiting for this video for a long time, I want to talk about Hurricane Florence. This and also the tornado outbreak that hit in my home state of Virginia. But first, let's talk about Florence. And I have to say this: what a excuse my language, but what a fucking roller coaster it was. It was for when Hurricane um Florence came through. Let me start off to say, my thoughts and prayers go out to my neighbors next to Virginia, um, North Carolina and South Carolina. Those who live there, and I'm still going through the flooding and everything. I'm real sorry, and I hope and pray y'all get everything prepared and get everything you can to help. So if you want to help out a good cause, try to help out North and South Carolina with their recovery and pray for them. They're gonna need it. Anyways, I want to talk about Florence. This storm was it was a mind-blowing roller coaster. When it formed, it looked like it was going to go away, it was going to turn away in seas. But this storm, it had a mind of its own. Never made its own mind. I mean, it was turning. It looked like it was going to turn away and sea. It looked like it was going to go turn away from the Bermuda Triangle. It looked like it was going to turn and come towards Virginia, which I was very nervous. I thought we were going to have a hurricane, Cat 4, hitting us. That's how scared I was. And then all of a sudden, it switched its mind and went straight for. Looked like it was going to go towards Savannah, Georgia, and South Carolina. But then it made its mind up again. It was going to turn and go towards North Carolina and South Carolina border, and it really messed up. I was watching the whole broadcast of when the hurricane hit on the Weather Channel, which my huge, big kudos go to the Weather Channel for doing the best job, but it was hard for them. Best job tracking and keeping everybody safe and informed. And I also, when Hurricane Florence hit, you probably didn't see me if you follow me on Facebook or Twitter. I was talking about Florence like crazy, and I also was tracking tornado warnings on my Twitter page. Which follow me on Twitter if you have not. It's Sheermaster500. And right when the storm hit, tornado warnings went crazy. I mean, after another, after another, after another. I was like, what the hell, man? When Hurricane Florence made landfall. I got it all written down in my hurricane tracker, which I always do one every year, so y'all know. It's, it's good to document this. Right before the hurricane hit, like I said, it looked like it was coming towards Virginia. And I remember one thing that my dad always said right before he died, he said, Ashley, sooner or later, we will have a major hurricane hitting the East Coast and Virginia. Me and my family, we went through Isabel and Irene before, and those storms were horrible. But the Cat 4, that's catastrophic. But anyways, Hurricane Florence made landfall on September 14th, 2018. Made landfall at 7:15 a.m. as at Wrightsville Beach, North Carolina, and it was a Cat 1. Thank God it was a Cat 1, but it was a slow mover, which that's why all the flooding happened. And I was like, oh my goodness, it was horrible when I was watching it all fold out. In Virginia, we're close. In my area, we're close to North Carolina. We did feel the effects, but that's an extreme. right before the hurricane even hit, I had my stuff packed up. I had a backpack packed with like all my important documents and then things I wanted to keep safe, like my camera equipment and everything. I also I had I had a suitcase packed full of clothes. This is one thing. This is tips for y'all if y'all dealing with hurricanes or anything like winter storms or anything. If you want to be safe. One suitcase packed like at least 2 or 3 or a month full of clothes if you can. Like yeah, like act like you're going on vacation, like a 2 week or 2 month vacation. Pack as much clothes as you can. That way you'll have clothes on your back. That was my goal. That was my goal because, and I also had my makeup box because I was gonna make some YouTube videos when it happened, but I was way too busy. And I also had a bag full of emergency I had like a lot of um entertainment stuff in my bag. Like I'm gonna make a little separate video on this next time, which will probably be at right before I make a new YouTube video talking about my dad's birthday coming up for his birthday. I'll talk about that later. But what I did, I made sure I was prepared because you never know where the storm is going to go, where it will impact. And think about it, trees. Like we have, and right now I'm in my bedroom looking out my window, and I see trees near my bedroom. There are about 10 of them, and there's like a lot of them that are really really torn up, like they're rotted really bad. And me and my sister, every time when we have tornado warnings or severe weather, the the one that's near my bedroom, it looks like it's bending down towards bending like a U towards my room and towards the kitchen. That was my main goal, to make sure I had bags, my bags of clothes packed, a bag of my important documents to keep them safe, and I also made sure I had of course, my makeup bag because you never know when you need it, and an entertainment bag set up just in case power goes out, which I will talk about that in my next video. And then all of a sudden, a few days, and then all of a sudden on September the 18th. Nobody was expecting this. This is what happened. On September the 17th. Yes, September the 17th, something very, very scary happened in Virginia. We had 10 tornado warnings that happened. Right after I got up, this is what happened. I got up in the morning, looked at the TV, so I knew something was going to happen because with the low pressure and tropical depression, you never know what's going to happen. Plus, it was so humid outside. And then all of a sudden, I saw a tornado warning coming right towards me and my sister in our area in Dinwiddie. And all of a sudden, that dropped and it went right through Midlothian and Amelia County and went to Richmond. Right after the tornado outbreak happened, I was tracking the tornado warnings on Twitter. Again, follow me on Cheermaster500 on Twitter. And I was also doing it on Facebook because I have very close friends of mine, even a ex-boyfriend of mine that it's my high school sweetheart. He lives up there with his family. And I was making sure that they were okay and safe and told them where the tornado warning and where the tornado was at. Next thing I knew, what am I cheering when I talk about this? Next thing I knew, when I watched the news, I knew the waterworks was gonna happen. All the thing I knew was after I was watching the news, I saw this huge. It looked like an EF2. It was declared EF2 tornado and it went through an area I have recognized. And all of a sudden, I was like, oh shit. Because the tornado went right through where my dad's body is buried at. Next thing I knew, someone contacted me, a friend of mine, who is always caring about me and my sister during this whole time, and thought about us and said that they went to Dad's gravesite. They told me they went to Dad's went to his cemetery and saw that where his grave is at, his headstone was destroyed. It was cut down the middle, right down to the bottom of where the grass is at. And when it happened, we called our aunt and we told her what happened. And I think they're definitely gonna fix it. They're gonna help us out. But it scared me and my sister. We both realized that now, and I hope you all realize that it can happen anywhere. You never know where severe weather is going to happen. You never know where the tornado warnings are going to be at. You never know where they're going to be sighted. You never know. That's why when I told my sister, and she watched news as well as me, she saw what to look out for when the tornado warnings hit. Like if you see red and green and bright blue in the middle, that's a tornado signature. And if you see like a hook echo, like a little hook like this, like a camel hook or a curl, that's the tornado. And when I saw that, I couldn't see it, but I saw the condensation funnel come down on the news. All I could think is, oh my God. And this happened right before my dad's 5 month anniversary of when he passed away on like I said, he passed away on April 18th in the 2018, and it was a shock. And then all of a sudden, on September 17th, right before right before he passed away, September 18th, that was his 5 month anniversary of when he passed away. And when it happened, all I could think is, what the hell is going on? I feel it's like something's torturing me and my sister. Like, yes, I'm still dealing with PTSD, but this doesn't help me at all. Stress doesn't help me. And when this tornado outbreak happened, all I think is, I'm doing the best I can with tracking these storms. Yes, one person was killed during the tornado outbreak in Virginia, which my thoughts and prayers go out to that person's family. And when after it happened, me and my speaking engagement manager and I were about to go to North Carolina, South Carolina border to help them recover and help people out with getting in and out of the flooded areas. But when we were about to go, my manager got the calls from somebody saying, "Do not come. It's bad up there," which we understood, and it was like horrible to think. It's horrible to think. There's about 44, maybe more people that are dead or starving or lost their pet or lost someone they love. Well, they lost everything in this flood, in this hurricane. So that's what I'm saying is, if you want to help those people out in North Carolina, South Carolina, please donate. Please help out as much as you can. It's gonna be a long recovery for them, I know for sure. Anyways, that's all I'm gonna say for right now. My next YouTube video will be probably by this Sunday, because I'm gonna make a YouTube video talking about how I got prepared, what I did, give you tips and advice for anybody that's going through this severe weather or hurricane or anything. So y'all will be prepared and take my advice. Get prepared while you can, because anything can happen, you know. And also, I'm planning to make a YouTube video on October the 5th, right before my dad's what would have been his 60th birthday with my sister, because we're gonna do share our greatest memories of all time of our dad with our dad. So be sure to be looking out for that video on October 5th, and I'll see you all on Sunday for my tips to get prepared for hurricane or severe weather outbreak. Yeah. Anyways, I love you all. Please follow me, like I said, on Twitter and Facebook at Cheermaster500. Thank you, and I love you all. Stay safe, stay positive, and as always, be kind. Love y'all. Bye.